Hey, good morning, everybody. Happy Saturday. I just got back from getting my groceries. I like to go to Walmart early in the morning so I can not deal with the crowds. I like to get up early in the morning. But anyway, happy Sunday to you. But this morning I was thinking about video games, man. I haven't talked about video games in a while because there's really nothing to talk about. Anyway, I just want to give you my thoughts about certain things, man. My son was down a couple weeks ago and we were talking about, he's 30, and we was talking about, uh, games and movies and stuff like that. We was talking about Deadpool, Wolverine. We were supposed to go see that movie, but I had to work that Saturday. So I got up this morning, man, and I was getting ready to get my grocery list to, you know, go to Walmart and get my stuff. And I was like, I was thinking about how, sorry about the camera. I was thinking about uh, the Jack and Daxter, you know. And me and my son was talking about Jack and Daxter. We was talking about how we wish they'd make a new game. Can't figure out what's going on with the gaming industry, man. They kind of suck, man. I ain't gonna complain or nothing, but I seen an article where the Order of 1886 was they was going to make a sequel to that, and they was going to do a lot better improvement on it. They was because when I played that game, I really liked that game. A lot of people out there don't really care for Order 1886, but I think that game would have done good if they'd have given it a second try. And another game that would have been good if they would have given it a second try was Days Gone. I think Days Gone, if they would have just, I don't know, man. I think that game, the second game, would have been really, really good because they could have. It's almost like when they made Uncharted. Uncharted was good, and then when they made Uncharted 2, it blew everybody away. That's because they had time to go ahead and try to improve on the first game. And that's what they did when they came out with Uncharted 2. And after that, you had Uncharted 3, and then, you know, Uncharted 4, and then you end up getting the Lost Legacy after that. I feel like they threw the towel in on the Order of 1886. I see the brilliance in that game, and I always will stand by that game. Uh, I just feel like they should have just, but Sony, man, they just didn't want to. I know it didn't sell well, and I like the game, and I see the potential in it, and I really think that if they could have made a second game, I think that game would have done well because they could have. When you have a second chance to do something, it gives you a chance to improve on what you say. Okay, we got a chance to make this game better. We can see where people didn't like about the first game, so now we could do that. That's Uncharted. I liked that game when I first played it, so I didn't even see anything wrong with it. But I could see why they wanted to make a second one. But let's go to you know Jack and Daxter. You know, we're never going to see another Jack and Daxter. We're probably never going to see a new Jack and Daxter. And I miss Jack and Daxter because I like those type of games in the first place, even though I'm in my 60s, you know what I mean? Because my kids were little when Jack and Daxter was big. And, uh, you know, I just think with all technology and all that, they could really make a really good Jack and Daxter game, and they just won't do that. Days Gone. I have friends that like Days Gone, and I really think they could have done a lot better with the second installment if they let that they would have given those developers a better chance. Let them make. They seen what they needed to do, and they seen what they wanted to make improvements on. And I think if they'd let that team that made Days Gone, I think they would have. I think they would have done good. To be honest with you, I don't know. I just thought I'd share that with you guys. It's just a quick, thank God for, all these old games that's out there, man. I mean, I'm glad that the old games are out there. And another thing too, why is Sony and Microsoft so dead set on making all these? I don't know these. Take that new. I think it's some Assassin's. I think it's Assassin's Creed or something. That new Star Wars, I don't think that's gonna be that good. That one with that black samurai, I guess he's supposed to be gay now. I don't know what's going on with the gaming industry, but the gaming industry, man, they done lost their way, man. They need to dig deep down into the bowels of their soul, man, and look back at some of their old IPs, man, and try to bring them back to life, man, to me. I also think that some games don't have to be so huge anymore. I think they need take me for instance, man. My life is so complex, man. I'm cool with a 25-hour, 30-hour game. As long as you don't be charging me no $65, $70 though. You know what I'm saying? You know, you gonna have a 25-hour game, man. I think they really need to cut the cost and still have quality. It's almost like they're so into their technology and I don't know, trying to find the words of technology and graphics. They lost their insight on, I don't know, man. It's hard to explain. I can't find the words to explain. It's early in the morning anyway. I ain't having my coffee, but I don't know. It's like they lost it, man. It's like, and then why don't they bring some of their dead IP, their dead IPs back, man? I think, the gaming industry went a little downhill when they tried to get in cahoots with Hollywood. I think Hollywood put a stain on our video games, man. But anyway, I don't know if this is making any sense to you guys. I haven't talked about video games in a while. It's just the fact there ain't much to talk about. There ain't nothing coming out. But I am buying that Astrobot. Yeah, I'm buying that Astrobot right off the rip. I got that pre-ordered, man. And see, I like games like that, and I enjoy games like that. And that game is not $70 either. Now, but these other ones coming out, the only ones that look promising is that Wukong or something with that dude looks like a ape or something. He pulls that thing out of his ear and it turns into a spear. I say you should wait on the sale for that one. That's my thing. I think you should wait on the sale for that one. But I think that game's gonna be pretty good. What else? But that new Star Wars, I don't think that game. I ain't gotta wait on sale. I think you can get that game when it's on sale if you want to play it. But I watched some of the gameplay on YouTube, and it don't do nothing for me, to be honest with you. But that one with the black samurai, I guess he's supposed to be gay. I don't know why they think that would sell, but it might. You know how people are. They like to get on YouTube and complain, or people like to complain about video games, but, they'll still buy it. My biggest problem is that we're the ones that are the consumers. We can make or break these fools, but, complaining and then buying is dumb. Complaining and saying I don't want to have nothing to do with it, that's where you make progress. Get them, last but not least, because I'm going on 9 minutes, there's a lot of old games Sony has in their vast library. I know people's like, well, they got PlayStation Plus and they got the PS5 and they can upgrade the graphics on some of those. I said, yeah, but why don't you take some of those games and see if you could redo it, make a different story and sell it, since we like these older games. I mean, go back, dig in your library and say, hey, get some developers, goes, let's make a 25-hour new game off this and just come up with something different and sell it for like, maybe $50 and be like only, I don't know, 25 or 30 hours instead of like 80-hour games. I mean, I don't have time for 80-hour games. Even if I do play 80-hour games, it's going to take me about a couple years to play. But anyway, guys, that's all I got. I just wanted to share that with you. What do you think about the video game, what's out there? I don't see anything really worth talking about I don't see anything that's a hype. I am going to buy Astrobot because I like those type of games, but that Wukong thing, the one with that guy got all the hair on his face, that game does look good. But I tell you what, if you guys wait till next year, you can get that game. It'll be on sale. I'm telling you, even when you got Black Friday coming up in the next couple months, might be able to get it. Here's the thing, if you want to get those games, I say wait, because they going to be on sale if they don't sell well. Yeah, because they ain't going to keep it at that price, man, if they ain't selling. They gonna be like, oh, we got Black Friday, you can get Wukong and this Black Samurai thing with the guy supposed to, this Black Samurai on, I don't know if it's I don't know what the name of that game is. It's early in the morning. That Black Samurai everybody's upset about, Japan thing. I don't see that thing doing good anyway. Not, and I'm black. I'm not sitting there saying that to harp on the Black Samurai. I don't know how true that story is, but and I guess he's supposed to be gay now and all that kind of stuff. And then I guess that girl in Star Wars supposed to be going both ways or something like that. I'm like, damn, man, what happened to our games, man? What happened to our games? Jeez, man, when they sitting there and they got all these. I was laying on the couch this morning waking up. I was like, God, Vic, you got to go to the store. If you don't go to the store and get your stuff, man, you're going to be going in the afternoon dealing with all these people. So I like going in the morning because there ain't that many people in the morning. And I was sitting there thinking about video games. I was like, man, why am I thinking about, Jak and Daxter? How come you can't make a new Jak and Daxter? How come? Because, I think, who is that? Is that Neil Druckmann the one? Is that his company that make that? And I know he likes to make these. I don't know that guy, man. Anyway, you guys, I think that's his company, and he ain't gonna make, a new, he ain't gonna make that game, Well, that would be great if he did make that game, that they made a new game, We haven't had a game. We haven't had a Jak and Daxter in so long, man. And, I still say they ought to give Days Gone another try, especially if they could look at that game and look at the sales it made after it was over and after everybody found the game and after everybody noticed how good the game was, because I had a lot of people tell me they liked that game. So I don't know how they could say they can't take a chance. I mean, let's just say make a Days Gone 2/20 hours. Just see how it do. But really get in the game. Give those developers a chance. But I think those developers are all gone now. They done dispersed and up working for other companies now since they didn't get a chance to make the Days Gone 2. Dang, man. I'm like, man, I love to see them just do away with all this Hollywood stuff and all this stuff they're trying to insert in video games and go back to the basics, man. But anyway, I don't know, you guys. I'm just talking this morning because I was just thinking about stuff and just I don't know, Jak and Daxter and Order of 1886 and Days Gone. Just, I don't know. It's crazy, But anyway, God bless. Take care, and we'll catch you next video. We'll see you.